Hi everyone, welcome to Healing Souls, my dearest beautiful friends of love and light. As you are listening to my voice, I am cutting the cords of the ending season from your body, mind and soul. We are being prepared for the spring season now. I feel that the energies of the upcoming week are going to be very vibrant. So here I am pulling the cords of the hibernation period of winter, all of the time that was resting time. And guys, I have been guided for this reading very strongly because if you guys have been following me on my Facebook page, I have been doing a lot of work on my Facebook recently. I am posting every day's energy on my Facebook page. But today somehow I was guided to make this. So I am doing the weekly predictions also on my Facebook page. But today I have been guided to make this healing and a reading for all of my friends here on YouTube channel. Maybe some of you are not following my Facebook page and you guys are the ones, the spirit really loves you people. And that's why the spirit has asked me to come over here. And as you're listening to my voice, dear friends, your body is being induced to the divine healing energies of Reiki. And the beautiful symbols are being induced into your body, mind and soul. And the upcoming week, this is a timeless reading and a healing for whenever you happen to see it for a time frame of 7 to 10 days. But if you happen to see it when I'm making it, this upcoming week is going to be very, very, very crucial week for us because we are already in the period of Venus in retrograde. Venus planet is in retrograde at present. From the mid of March in this week, Mercury is going to go in retrograde, and on 14th of March we are going to have a lunar eclipse that is going to happen in the sign of Virgo in the season of Pisces. So the Piscean season is very emotional season, and to have an eclipse in the sign of Virgo in the emotional season means that Virgo is a lot about the services, the areas where we want to put our time, energy, money, health, everything, the focus areas, the prioritizing kind of areas. That is what is Virgo. So now we are in this upcoming week, we are going to be kind of analyzing where we are invested emotionally, since the eclipse is in Virgo season and it is eclipse is in the Virgo zodiac sign, but it is in the Piscean season. So where are you invested emotionally? That particular area where you have been investing emotionally from the past 6 to 7 months from the last eclipse season, that area which took all your emotional investment is going to start to change from this eclipse season. It can be your investment in your relationships. It can be your investment in your job, career, profession, your passions, your goals, or any area of your life where you were vested completely emotionally, very much emotionally vested in. Can be also, for the manifestation of money, you were doing something, you were doing like a law of attraction, and that this week I believe that the momentum is going to gain. That change, that shift is going to happen in the area where you were vested emotionally. So in this candle, dear friends, you can give your intention. What is it that you're looking forward to this big week of, retrogrades, which always brings lessons and blessings also, and this period of eclipse, which brings a change for the upcoming 6 to 7 months. So whatever change that is going to happen for you in this month of March, or whenever you happen to see this reading, this change is going to, the process is going to take place for a period of 6 to 7 months. By the time you're going to be settling down into this change, for some of you, a new job, a job change, a relationship change, a new home, something new you start, childbirth, something that is going to be new. Okay, sometimes the changes happen very dramatically also, shocking changes. In some cases, since this is eclipse is a season of a change, so in some areas of life we see that the death occurs, or death is also actually a card of change and transition. So a lot of things can be expected during this time frame. Anyways, let us. So what do I do now? Incense has been given for sacral chakra, which is again our emotions, our relationships, our creativity. Okay, and I have released all the sluggishness from your body. I have prepared you for the spring season. And all right, guys, I wanted to tell you this. I am wearing this pendant which I ordered last month, since I had an idea about Venus going in retrograde. So this is a pendant of Venus. I'm also inducing you Venus symbol and the pendant's energy. So all of the time you're listening to this reading, you're also getting this energy. But if you guys want to order for yourself, you can order on Amazon saying Venus symbol pendant, and you're going to see a lot many pendants coming, and choose whichever is calling you, and you can purchase that and wear that during the period of Venus retrograde. You can wear it, or you can keep it in your bags, your pouches, somewhere to enhance the energy. You can also draw this area of your palm is the Venus, so you can draw a symbol of Venus over here. Just you don't even need to draw it with the pen. Like use some essential oils over here, and then make 3 times that symbol of Venus, and just rub your palms like that to activate the energy of Venus planet, that is the Shukra planet, and the goddess Venus. And it is all about our beauty and charm, youth. It is about our love, and lot of money and finances, personal incomes, and all are connected with goddess Venus. I am inducing the energy. Venus is in retrograde, but I am calling upon Venus to bring in the blessings. I am also calling upon the planet Mercury to bring in their blessings for communications. All right, guys, let us begin the reading now. So keep this here. No. Okay. Let's see, dear friends, what is the overall energy of the upcoming 7 to 10 days for all of my friends present here on Healing Souls. Your wishes and desires are going to come true, dear friends. First of all, we have the Ten of Swords. That is the end of a painful cycle. This is completely the energy of the eclipse season. Anything that is old, that is dilapidated, that is burdensome, that is painful, is going to end. Ten of Swords is the dead end. The person is dead now. The pains are over now. Okay. We have the documentation card showing up. So therefore, this is a week of some kind of, manifestation as I'm saying, that something you were invested in emotionally is going to start to show up its return in this week. Now this documentation work can be in any regard. For somebody, this is a sale purchase of home. We think big things with the eclipse energy. For somebody, this is visa approval, PR approval, movement to another city, state or a country. For somebody, this is a job change. For somebody, this is a startup of a business. For somebody, it's a profession. For somebody, this is some legal documents, a court case win. For somebody, changes can be, or somebody is filing a divorce, somebody is doing a second marriage, so court marriages, or some kind of a written communication or documentation, legal work. That's going to be the highlight of this week. That is going to make this shift happen for all of you all. And I am also inducing you with this energy. Can be also heredity money for somebody. Let us bring in our clear answers in the form of phone calls, in the form of writing documents. And to tell you the truth, guys, this can also be the creation of something. If you guys are creative people, you could be creating mandalas, you could be making some paintings, you could be, for some of you, it is actually a start of tarot card reading, something that is in the form of a document. So it can be also like, a wedding card. It can be, what all you can associate with it. Poetry writing, something like that. Okay, let's bring in a few crystals over here. Clear quartz to bring in clarity, black obsidian for the protection. So this is the overall energy, but they have given a lot many cards over here, dear friends. Let us see. We have the 4 cards. Let's see what else is coming with this. We have the King of Wands, the energy of leadership. An offer that brings you leadership opportunities. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energies, talks about a lot of confidence and courage, talks about you coming into limelight, talks about you having a stardom. Now it can be for you or a family member. Okay, next we have the 3 of Pentacles. This is working in a group and a team and being appreciated for your work. Teamworks are going to begin, collaborations are going to begin, communities are going to be formed, and upgrades are going to happen from within the team. Opportunities of upgrades coming together with your soul tribe, soul family members. For somebody, this is literally building a home. For somebody, this is building a business, building a career, building a family. Okay, any which way, these are the leadership opportunities. And with the King of Wands, this is like, your divine masculine energy also stepping in, taking the decisions, moving forward, that leadership kind of, role there. Ace of Wands. Yes, guys, I was not making it up. It's all the new energy, and that is why they pushed me for this reading. So this is the brand new energy, a new start. With the Wands, this is more of like work area. Definitely you guys are going to be working, coming together with the team, leadership roles to head the team, or something that you have the power in your hand for these decision makings. All right, guys, let's see. We have one more card over here, and this is the 4 of Pentacles. Talks about lot of money, lot of grounded energy, stability, security. So the 4 of Pentacles is telling me that this all new beginning that is happening into your life is going to make you feel very rich and abundant and solid, grounded, and that you have the capability. Whatever this new start is happening in your life, this is bringing a lot of for property manifestations or investments in good areas, a lot of money on your head, hands, under your feet, and you're feeling very abundant, you're feeling very grounded, you're feeling safe, secured with this kind of a beginning. So this is an extreme blessing, I believe, of both the planets. Even in retrograde, they are blessing you. This is the blessing of goddess Venus, planet of Shukra, and the King of Wands is the confidence, courage in the speech, and working in the teamwork. There's always communication needed. So this is the blessing of planet of Mercury also. So many of you guys, I can just simply say, in a work area or something, there is an opportunity of financial benefit that could be coming towards you. All right, let's take more clarity on the overall energy. They are saying be careful, do not take risks. So whatever the situation is, you have to be taking very calculated steps, okay? We have the handshake energy. A meeting with a stranger could be important. These are the interviews or the collaborations, the communities, the partnerships. So this, you're going to have a meeting in the upcoming week. New startups, everything new, somebody new you're going to meet, and this process is going to begin for you, whatever it is you want to manifest. For somebody it can be marriage, for somebody it can be professional, any area of your life. With the eclipse season, the start is going to happen. So that was the love card, guys. Love. So the energy of love is coming from Venus. Whatever you love, that is what they are saying. Whatever you love is going to manifest for you, people. Persevere and you will overcome all your problems. So this is good as the overall energy. We are going to move forward and see your own energy vibrations during this, massive period of change. Are you people grounded? How are you people feeling? Let's see what is your energy vibration. However, in my energy, I am feeling extremely grounded, very confident, courageous, ready to go forward, pick the opportunities and manifest everything for the benefits, and that is your energy. Let's see. I'm sensing some kind of a workaholic energy, high vibrant energy in your body, feeling youthful, feeling good. Yes, I love it. We have the 10 of Pentacles in the base. Your mind is completely in the, vibrations of abundance right now. You guys are completely connected with the law of abundance, law of attraction, feeling very, very activated. Your Merkaba is activated and you guys are attracting all the good opportunities towards you. You guys have a mindset to create a legacy. You are upfront ready that, we are going to earn, we are going to put ourselves forward to mint money, to do anything for our friends and family members to grow our legacy. Okay, that is a good mindset. The main energy vibration is 2 of Cups. I absolutely love it. Imagine in the retrograde period, what is this, blessings. So you guys are in this energy of absolute love and compassion, spiritual love. You're ready to share your heart with like-minded people, and you're going to be extremely caring. All of the relationships in the upcoming 7 to 10 days is going to be so much harmony in your personal life, professional life. I absolutely love it, guys. I mean, I just want to embrace this reading and a healing, and there was a purpose that they called me for this. Thank you so much, Divine. Thank you so much, Divine. Thank you so much, Divine. Let's induce you with the symbols of love, universal love, heart, and gratitude. Guys, gratitude is the highest attitude. With gratitude, we are going to be able to manifest anything to everything for ourselves and our loved ones. Let's see, there are 2 more cards they want to show. You have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse showing up with the 2 of Cups. So there was something that was not aligned in your life where you were feeling lack, and it's completely contrast to the 10 of Pentacles. If you were feeling lack of money, the blessing from Goddess Venus is going to be that, all that lack of money, all that lack in health, all that lack of support, grief, sadness is going to go away, and everything is going to align for you in the best possible manner. And we have the Lovers card. Oh my god, guys, I mean, I have goosebumps. There's a reason they made me sit over here, and the Lovers card has the similar color as what I'm wearing. This is your sacral chakra. We have the incense of the sacral chakra. We have all the lack that was there in your relationships, understanding, alignment. So we open the 2-2 portal healing with, you know, you to attract the aligned opportunities. And with the 3-3 portal, I did say that there is going to be a paperwork happening, a contract coming towards you. That all is manifesting now. You guys are going to manifest towards you the aligned opportunities, your soul tribe, your soulmates, your twin flames. So this is your energy. You guys are totally aligned now, out of the lack, loss, scarcity, sadness, grief energy, into the Lovers energy and into the 2 of Cups energy. This is totally opening up of your sacral chakra healed, your heart chakra healed, your thymus chakra healed, and in fact all of your chakras aligning. So I just love this energy for you guys. I mean, this is a complete blessing of Goddess Venus. You know, all of the year 2024, I was making so many healings with Goddess Venus, and the blessings are coming in 2025. We have the fireworks, excitement. You guys are going to be very excited. That is your energy. Your energy is that of a, you know, very refreshed, youthful person. And we have a goal-oriented person. You guys are goal-oriented. You guys are excited. There is something that you're going to do in this week to, you know, overcome your lack, loss, scarcity. For your relationships, you guys are manifesting your true love now. There's so much alignment in your work areas. You guys are goal-oriented. You guys are working with people, you know, who have the same mission. So I am absolutely loving it, guys. I mean, I have no words to thank the universe for this reading. Let's move forward and see what's there in your environment. Okay, dearest universe, what is there in the environment for my beautiful friend who is checking this reading? We have the 6 of Pentacles. On the base, we have the Page of Cups, the offers of soulful joy, offers of surprise coming towards you. Your lovers, people who are infatuated by you, there is so much appreciation, affection, attention. Your children are there in your environment. Your inner child is healing. 6 of Pentacles in your environment says the showers of abundance from the universe. The grace of God is there. As I did say, the legacy of the God, the inheritance of the God is going to shower upon you. Something massively big is going to happen. Something that did not happen for the past 6 years is going to happen now. 15 years it did not happen. And you are going to be blessed in such a way that you're going to be so abundant that you should be helping the others unfortunate, doing some form of a charity. That all is there in your environment. Let's see what else is there in your environment. You have support in your environment. You have you know, bank loans approved for yourself. You have every kind of financial support. You know, people who are supportive. You are, this week I believe you guys have come out of the energy of fear-based energy, deficiency-based energy, decreased energy. You guys have released, and that Venus in retrograde was teaching us that, you know, trust. Don't be in that lack kind of mindset where you start to chase jobs, where you start to chase lovers. You know, just believe and trust that the best of the best is going to come for you. Yes, rest and rejuvenate. That is what you guys have gained in this week by, you know, believing and trusting in the divine. We have the fragmented energy is going to gain itself back, cornucopia. This is what is happening. You guys had a fragmented energy and it was like dissipated, where, you know, you were always chasing things. Now the energy of cornucopia number 11 is going to enter your body, mind and soul. And this cornucopia just is another word of abundance, the harvest. This is the time frame. So this all scattered energy is going to heal now. The blockages in the aura, the leakage, the boundaries that you guys have created wherein you have decided that you're going to give yourself first. From there, these blessings, your health is going to improve. So you're with the Four of Pentacles also, you're very protective about your energy, your money, energy in every form, your time, money, energy, everything, your loved ones. You're going to be very protective, and that what are your priorities. You don't have to waste your time on people, places and situations who don't give you returns. And all of the toxic people and narcissistic toxic situations, you're going to cut off from your life. You're becoming extremely strong in discernment also. Emotions are running high, but this is the emotions of love and the emotions of joy. In this week, you guys are going to have tears of joy. You guys are going to be so grateful, so thankful to the universe. You guys are going to be crying because of the happy things happening for you and your loved ones. You and your loved ones are safe, guys. New moon in Cancer. Cancer is also all about emotions. So any concerns with this new chapter of your life, or the eclipse seasons that you guys, fear of change, fear of retrogrades and fear of eclipse, no, you and your loved ones are safe because you guys have done good things. You're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. So you guys are, this is what they are telling you. The momentum is building. The emotions are running high. And in this week, you're going to see that, those seedlings, that things have started moving. What were you investing in emotionally? That all will start to show up for you guys. I love it. All right, guys, let's see your final guidance. Okay, let's pull the astrological cards to see astrologically which planet, which house is going to be evident for you people. So we have a house showing up. We have the 11th house. The 11th house is the house where the wishes are granted, and the 11th house is also the house of the connecting with the public, the communities, the committees, the larger friendship groups, like opening up of the YouTube channels, opening up of the Facebook pages and Instagram pages, and coming on public, and the larger groups you're coming with, that kind of a scenario. That one is that you have 2-3 friends, and then you join in an institute where you guys are doing a course, and you find everyone is like-minded, or you guys have an interest of doing something and you join a company and everybody has a similar interest. It's like bigger friendship area kind of 11th house, where the cosmos grants wishes. And see, this woman is making a wish on the star. You guys can wish on the energies in the sky right now, right here. Make a wish, where the cosmos grants wish, luck, friends and social occasions. This is the energy. So a lot of, social occasions are going to be there. People, like-minded people are going to be there. Friends are going to be there. Soulmates are going to be there. And luck is by your side and your wish is going to be granted. Want to pull just one more card to see which planet, which house, which zodiac sign is most relevant. So guys, 11th house is the best house for the wishes to be granted. We have Jupiter, another. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Your confidence, courage, self-belief and luck. Jupiter has brought you to this place. You already have confidence, courage and self-belief. And the second house is that the 4th house. The 4th house is talking about your home. So definitely I'm talking about home manifestations for somebody. It does talk about your family, your loved ones, childbirth, home, parents, mother, ancestry, your home and the roots of your being. So this is again roots of your being. I believe again I was talking about you building a legacy, or you are connecting with your soul life purpose, something that you are aligned to do as your ancestors are bringing in opportunities for you. With the 4th house, the home environment, expansions in home, something like that could be also important. Your parent, your children could be important. Heredity, money, something big is happening, definitely. All right, guys, let's check your blessings also. But before the blessings, let me just pull one card as a final guidance if they want to give. What is the guidance? But everything is beautiful. Therefore, the guidance should just be to go with the flow. And again, I will say the guidance of the Venus is not to chase anything. Just believe that you have this radiant, beautiful aura where everything is going to be for you. We have the Piscean energies on the base, the 7 of Cups. This is what they are saying. Fantasize, dream big. All of your dreams are going to come true. And we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse again showing up. This is your guidance message. That is what they are saying, that we are releasing the legacy of the universe, God, angels, the inheritance of the God is going to be showered upon you. The grace of the God is going to be showered upon you. And they are giving this card in reverse. Upright, this card talks about poverty. This card talks about bad health. This card talks about, no relationship harmony, problems in relationships, lack of support, lack of goals, feeling like left out in cold, lacking food, lacking home, lacking basic necessities. And now the card has come in reverse, which talks about a lot of abundance, showers of abundance upon you. All that you lacked in your life, be it love, goals, money, anything, support, that all the universe is saying that, dream big. We are here, and we have the Fool card, a new journey with number 0, Ace of Cups. The gift from the universe is there. Just believe and trust, just believe and trust, just believe and trust. That is the guidance for you guys. And let's check the blessings also, dear friends. And the way I am moving fast on this reading today, this is how your week is going to be. You guys are going to be extremely fast in doing a lot of things, lot of energy, vibrant energy, fast forward movement, becoming the manifesting masters, being able to handle all of the tasks with efficiency, fast, quick, confidence, courage. That is all your energy, guys. We are all changing a lot from last year. We have number 41, a blessing for solace and hope. Finally, if you guys are feeling very sad, down and out, hopeless, something, this week is going to bring the solace and hope for you. And in front of me, the healing that is playing right now, dear friends, is the healing for 2025 portal. That is the portal activation of this year. And we have Morgan's blessing of peace after battle. Exactly. This is a week, guys, when everything that you were fighting for, the battle. Now the peace is going to come. Now the hope is going to come. This is finally the week to bring your blessings, and we have a blessing of a fresh start. All this is going to happen for you guys in this week. And if you see, all of the colors of these blessings are blue, white. This is more of divine masculine blessings. Your throat chakra healing, your crown chakra healing, third eye chakra healing. It's coming from the divine masculine Lord Shiva's blessings. All right, guys, now we're on the last bit. I just want to pull a few chits. So divide yourself into 3 groups, and specifically let's see what is coming for each of you as a group. So for my group number 1, let's see what blessings are coming. We have 3 over here. It's a boy, so waiting for a childbirth. Good news, a boy child is coming. Or maybe if you have a daughter and you're wishing for their marriage, if you are a female waiting for some guy to enter your life, a guy is entering. Operation success. So this could be literally somebody going through a surgery, and that operation is going to be a success for you. Others of you, whatever your plan of action and operation of the last 6 months was there, it's going to be successful for you. Last but not the least, I am a true channel of God's expression. So many congrats, dear friends. You're a true channel of God's expression. Have a beautifully blessed week, my pile number 1, group number 1. Let's see what's coming for the group number 2. Let's see what's coming for group number 2. We have dream house at desired place. So residential shift, or some kind of documentation work that is going to benefit your home area. We had the 4th house. Okay. What else? Best of the best for my children. So if you have one child, best of the best for that child. If you have more than one, best of the best is going to happen for your children in this week. No more fears. Fears energies, I believe we have all released in this week. Name, fame, recognition, success, popularity is coming for my pile number 2. Group number 2. Alright, get set, go, ready, my group number 3. What is coming for my group number 3? Okay. We have good karma in this life. So in this week, you're going to see the, rewards of your good karma. Your karmic debts are finished now. And from this week, you are going to see the rewards of your good karma. Childbirth and joy. This is the good news that is going to come for you. For some of you, it could be literally childbirth good news, or good news with regard to your child, or it could be your inner child is having a rebirth. Special connections with the spiritual realm you guys are going to experience. Finally, I am my authentic self. Pile number 3. Finally, you are your authentic self. With this, we give a closure to this beautiful week. Absolutely love the energies, dear friends. Lots of love and best wishes. Share this content with your loved ones. The more people who are going to see this, the more they are going to manifest this. And do comment on the videos to keep me boosted. And I'm sending you lots of love and best wishes. Thank you very much, dear friends. Enjoy yourself.